Welcome to Puppet Opinions, where I, the man behind the digital curtain, express my views on life through the antics of little animated characters. Aren't they so cute? Today's episode is Religion, New and Old. In particular, I'm going to be referring to those two spiritual heavyweights, Christianity and Islam. Now, before I talk about religion, some full disclosure. I personally do not believe in God. I apologize if that seems inappropriate, but I promise to have only respectful and constructive opinions. You hear a lot of religious and political figures talking about religion. They advocate stricter behavior, more devotion to God, and an us versus them mentality. Their religious worldview is filled with divine wrath and the devil and the apocalypse, and the rest of us are apparently just kicking back our feet and doing whatever. We're all going to burn if we don't get back to the good old days. It's old religion versus new religion, or whatever. Well, in my opinion, the old guard have forgotten just what the world was like when those ideas were mainstream. Let's go back there for a second. Jihad! Crusade! Yep, religion is supposedly a way of life that promises peace and focus on the divine, but how many wars have we fought over religion? No, seriously, how many? I lost count. And even if religious ideas didn't start it, how many times has religion been used as an excuse? Plus, religion is supposed to give us community and solidarity, but anytime someone changes the dogma just one little bit, it's all like, I'm not praying with you anymore! And then you get nasty sectarian violence, and honestly, do we really need more sects? And, after that you get, wait, I've got another one. Unity. It's better than sects. Okay, seriously. In the modern world, we've been steadily moving away from this more adversarial kind of religious thinking. Nobody actually goes ahead and rewrites the Bible or the Quran, but we tend to change the emphasis of religious teaching and move away from certain concepts. If you ask a child these days who runs hell, you'll probably hear the devil. He's that guy downstairs with the burny, pokey, eternal damnation and agony thing going on. God, upstairs, is the opposite, a lovey, forgivey, eternal paradise up in the clouds kind of guy. But, while religious texts are pretty vague on the subject, God is the guy who sends you to hell, and he's in charge of everything, so he effectively runs the place. He's the guy with the burny pokey, etc. Is that the kind of God anyone wants to worship? In our modern minds, we've put the devil more in charge, and distanced God from the idea of hell, because we just can't unify those two extremes anymore. Now, the obvious counter to this argument is you can't just pick and choose what to believe in, or make up whatever suits you. Well, the rabid atheist in me would probably like to say that that's all religion is, but more importantly, what we choose to believe and value is a reflection of who we are. Isn't it good that people believe in a world run by a compassionate, understanding creator? It shows that they value compassion and understanding, and they don't get hung up on anger and us versus them thinking. Bible thumpers and angry clerics talk about a world with more order and purity and religious devotion, but you have to remember that the world those values were made in was really harsh and violent and stupid. They shouldn't be trying to get back to the old world, even for their own sakes. The new world is better for everyone. At least, that's my opinion. This episode of Puppet Opinions has been brought to you by nothing and no one. Somebody sponsor me. I need money.